Hello! I am going to talk about the Dauntless Path novels by Intisar Khanani. And I really hope that I get to introduce her to you. If you already know about her, that's awesome. But she is a lesser known author, and I think she's really amazing. She is getting started, and I just love her books. Not fluffy at all. So Thorn is a kind of a retelling of the Goose Girl, the story where the princess has to become a goose girl for a while before being discovered by the prince and saved. But the main character in it is a strong female lead with an amazing sense of morality who has been through a lot. And I'll let you discover what all that is. It doesn't get too dark, but it is definitely not a light and fluffy story. There is romance in it, but in the end, it's about making choices to help other people. So I love that in a story, and there is a happy ending. I'm gonna tell you that up front. Now, on my scale of I can listen to this quietly or I need to stop and read this, the beginning of it I could let run on my books to audio, but by the end of it I was sitting there glued to my book. The second one is The Theft of Sunlight. This one is actually even more serious, and it's interesting because it has a different protagonist from the first book. So what you're going to find is that you will see that those characters from the first book from a very different perspective. The perspective of not a commoner, but a very minor nobility character who actually has a club foot. So she is disabled and struggles with that throughout the book. And is also just an amazing, strong woman. And there is magic, and there's not as much love in this one, and not as much romance. There is lots of love, but not as much romance. But you really don't mind. I know there are going to be more books in the series, though this is where we are right now. And I want more books. So, Miss Khanani, if you ever see this, write faster.